Welcome to Amos 2 Cents. In this video, we are going to discuss why the quail stop laying eggs, and we went through that. And I'm going to tell you what we did to achieve the eggs production back. So first of all, this was a winter. We raised our quails outdoor. They were in aviary, and we felt that it's too cold for them. So we took them inside the building. When we took them inside, they stopped laying eggs. Okay. Now they start laying after like 3 or 4 weeks again, and we were very happy with that. Then again the summer came and we took them outside in the aviary again, and they stopped laying again for like 3 weeks. Okay, then we came up with all different experiments. What could be the issues? Here are some factors we noticed they play big role when your quails stop laying eggs. One of the thing is feed. So quails really need a high percentage of protein. So let's say you have a feed at the farm. We often has different animals. I have goats, sheep, quail, ducks, chicken, and sometimes you ran out of the quail feed. That's almost 24 to 28% of protein feed, but the chicken feed is around 16%. So I often, okay, fine, let me give them for a couple of weeks chicken feed till the next feed truck comes or something like that. But that affect your production for the quail. So you want to make sure you always have a good protein source for your quail. Otherwise they're going to stop laying eggs and till you don't give them a good protein feed. So game bird feed, that's around 28%, so look for that one. Not that costly. So if you get chicken feed, that's around $12. If you get game bird feed, that's 28%. Protein feed, that's around $16. So maybe a little less more. And here check out the prices on your local store. Now another big factor was the light. In the winter we noticed that they stopped laying eggs, and we didn't put any extra light. And then we were doing some research and reading about it. So the quail need 14 to 16 hours of light, and we put extra light on that one, and that was in aviary or inside the building, and that worked perfectly fine. So they need 14 to 16 hours of light. So you want to make sure they always has that, otherwise they will stop laying eggs, or they will lay very few eggs if that's the case. Okay, next, stress or trauma. Now as I was telling you the story, we moved the bird from one location to another location. The same goes for humans. Like we travel, we go from, some people has the stress when they fly, some people don't want to go on the train. The same way, the quails are very sensitive if you change their location. So you want to make sure whenever you're gonna change their location, they are gonna stop laying eggs. So you want to make sure wherever they are going to be, just keep them in that place, and then you will have a continued production of the eggs. So other stress that can happen, fear that comes with a cat or dog or a raccoon. So all those animals that can scare them at night or the day, that can also stop them to lay eggs. But they will come back in like 3-4 days to start laying eggs. But with the light and feed, that's a major thing. You don't want to play with that, otherwise you will not have eggs for a couple of weeks, or sometime like in our case 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, age or molting, that's also very important. Your quails mostly lay around 200 to 230 eggs per year, and after a year they will go through the molting. That's where they lose the feathers on the back, and then they regrow those feathers, and pretty much all over body they lose the feathers, and they come back and they get the new feathers. In that time they are not gonna lay eggs. Also in the next year, after first year, they will stop they will decrease the laying number of eggs what you were getting in the first year. So maybe it's a good idea you just butcher or give to friends for the meat, and all that, and have a new production. So this is what we do. We create keep hatching new hens, and then whatever gets old after a year, and we butcher and use them for the meat. So I hope these all different factors you are working on that. If your quail stop laying eggs, let us know what's your feedback. Thank you very much for watching with us, and subscribe.